In a prior video, I described how Gilgamesh and Enkidu go to the cedar forest and kill Humbaba. After that incident, we read of Gilgamesh cleaning his weapons and changing his clothes on page 85. Gilgamesh washed out his long locks and cleaned his weapons. He flung back his hair from his shoulders. He threw off his stained clothes and changed them for new. He put on his royal robes and made them fast. While Gilgamesh is doing this, another being is watching. That being Ishtar, the supposed queen of heaven. She sees Gilgamesh and desires to make him her husband. When Gilgamesh had put on the crown, glorious Ishtar lifted her eyes, seeing the beauty of Gilgamesh. She said, "Come to me, Gilgamesh, and be my bridegroom. Grant me seed of your body. Let me be your bride, and you shall be my husband." You would think that Gilgamesh would be flattered at this, being 2 parts God and 1 part man. But instead, he begins his response with a couple of questions. If I take you in marriage, what gifts can I give in return? What ointments and clothing for your body? And as we continue, we discover that Ishtar has a terrible track record. She treats her lovers like garbage. And she is actually described as things such as a pitch that blackens the bearer, a water skin that chafes the carrier, a stone which falls from the parapet, a battering ram turned back from the enemy, a sandal that trips the wearer. But that is only the beginning of Gilgamesh's words to her. He knows the track record of her. He knows what she has done to her lovers. And so he relays these incidents to her. Which of your lovers did you ever love forever? What shepherd of yours has pleased you for all time? Listen to me while I tell the tale of your lovers. There was Tammuz, the lover of your youth. For him you decreed welling year after year. You loved the many-colored roller, but still you struck and broke his wing. Now in the grove he sits and cries, "Kapi, Kapi, my wing, my wing." You have loved the lion tremendous in strength. 7 pits you dug for him, and 7. You have loved the stallion magnificent in battle, and for him you decreed whip and spur and a thong, to gallop 7 leagues by force, and to muddy the water before he drinks, and for his mother sillily lamentations. And there are other things that I'm not even describing here, such as the shepherd of the flock that is turned into a wolf by Ishtar, the gardener who's turned into a mole. And so Ishtar, again, treats her lovers like trash. And how does Ishtar respond to this? Does she deny anything that Gilgamesh has said? Does she kill him on the spot? No, she doesn't do either of these things. Instead, she behaves like any sort of immature, spoiled brat. She goes running to daddy and mommy like just a big old crybaby. It says on page 87, when Ishtar heard this, she fell into a bitter rage. She went up to high heaven. Her tears poured down in front of her father Anu and Antum, her mother. She said, "My father, Gilgamesh has heaped insults on me. He has told over all my abominable behavior, my foul and hideous acts." Does Anu deny what Gilgamesh has said? Does he say something like, "Oh, there, child, he's just being a mean jerk"? No, Anu doesn't do that. It continues. Anu opened his mouth and said, "Are you a father of gods? Did not you quarrel with Gilgamesh the king? So now he has related your abominable behavior, your foul and hideous acts." So Ishtar admits that she does terrible things. Anu, her father, knows that she has done horrible, foul, hideous acts. Gilgamesh knows how terrible she has treated her lovers. And by looking at all this, we know how ungodly and wicked and unrighteous Ishtar is. And so there's no reason for us to have any respect or honor toward her. But one thing that we can take knowledge of from her failures is the fact that what we do to other people, how we treat our supposed lovers or how we treat our spouses, is something that will stay with us. People will know whether or not we have been unfaithful, whether or not we had committed fornication or adultery. And we need to keep those things in mind and make sure that we do not commit those particular sins, among others. So, thank you very much and have a nice day.